16-16, good luck. We get white for this one, so we'll play knight f3 as per usual. Our opponent only 50 games in rapid. It's more than enough to set your actual level. It's more than enough. So let's see. But only 50 games of rapid in what, a 3-year-old account? Goes d5. Let's play c4. Just challenge for the center. Normal queen's pawn game. I could still do this, or I can just go conventional. This is the structure that we normally aim for, isn't it? So how do we want to do it? I think I'm going to develop my bishop and keep the bishop outside and play maybe just a normal regular d4 game for this one. Obviously react to what black does though. Does he go really bold and attack? He develops, so we'll just push our pawn. We'll prepare to develop and castle, and then we'll try and come up with a plan. So here we can take here. Queen up walks into knight here. I guess we'd have a check, but I think he's fine. Hold on, yeah, queen here, knight here. Check. He can block this way and still guard his knight. Just want to see if there's any way we can undermine this structure, but I think I have to take here first and then take, and he'll go this way. But no, I don't think it's worth that. Let's just develop. It could be the right principled move, this and this, but just making sure we can castle. And if he castles now, we could do it this next move. If he takes here, we'll just take back. Oh, he has castled, so we will castle as well. If we do this takes, he can still easily move the knight and guard the pawn. I don't think we're in time to be able to try and actually win the pawn. That's what I was trying to figure out. Though he's dropped back anywhere. Okay, let's trade the bishop. Now do we take? He'd probably go with the knight, and that's what he's done. I think it's right to take now and see how he captures back. Probably the pawn. But he could go with the knight. It's just if he goes with the knight, we can more advance. I mean, guess we can maybe do that anywhere. And takes. Leaves us an isolated pawn. So let's just develop our rook. But he can play c6 or c5 anytime he wants. That's what he's done now. Okay, so I think we should be a little bit bolder then and push this centre pawn. And try and just open it up. Maybe flip the knight to the king's side. He just leaves us with an isolated pawn. Oh, he's developed. That I didn't expect. That gives us a chance to advance our pawn. I didn't expect that move. He's obviously looking at us taking it. I don't want to do that. I want to advance the pawn. It's still a big problem when he advances here to undermine this, so. It could be a problem coming. It could be. So he's dropped back. So bishop back, queen up creates this obvious threat. Up here. Let's just drop the bishop back, just preparing it. Just to prepare a simple basic threat. If he's got a nice defense there, we'll just go for development moves like rook across, maybe knight across and in or here, depending on how he does this. So that gives us a chance to break the pin. Now he can play bishop back though, so he's fine there. So here he goes back. Say we then break the pin, he just goes back here, but he's fine either way, isn't he? So here, across. It's just a case of how do we want to trade. I think I'd rather do it that way. Let him go back, shuffle, and then takes and takes or something like that. That's what I'd expect. I mean, he could play a move like f5, but then obviously we might capture it. So let's just see how he chooses to do it. He has indeed gone that way. I don't think we want to give up a queen for 2 pieces, do we? That seems a bit bold. So it's just a case of which square do we want to be on. There's merit for both, but I think I'll just go shuffle across and probably take with a rook, but we've already developed the 2 pieces. Doesn't matter which we take back with. But I like the idea of bringing the knight this side, so I'm just going to take with a rook and maybe use that to push the pawn. Flip the knight this way and just try and work on the king side. Maybe f4, f5 actually could be good. Can we go for a quick f4, f5? What's wrong with that? I've got to prepare it. Knight here. Is that a move right now? It stops this. He's got this, but I'm going to prepare that, I think. I'm just going to try and go f4, f5, maybe even f6. I doubt we'll get it, but we're going to try for it. I've got to be careful about this getting undermined, though, which it could be. So let's just see. Excuse me. So he's played knight there. So again, it invites f4. He's maybe trying to line this up, but if we go here, takes, that's a problem, right? So I think I'll play pawn up first then, just to try and deal with this. And if he challenges it, maybe here. So he's played knight round. Oh, I've missed that. I didn't even see that was a move. So he's done very well. I didn't even see that was a move. I think I can still push up here, but just completely missed his concept there. But here, if I push f4, he's got queen up, and it's a bit problematic. It's very problematic. I might have to play, say, knight across and just challenge the knight immediately, get rid of one of them. But yeah, we've blundered this one. It's always an issue when you're playing players who've got hardly any games. Like I say, it's not a brand new account, it's 3 years old, but there's only 53 rapid games, so let's just jump across then and charge that knight. And I still might do this and this, but it does create smothered mate potential issues. It's more dangerous if 2 knights are on than 1. If he takes, probably go with a rook to guard the pawn, then maybe we can lift the rook across. I don't think he will, but he could. Yeah, he has indeed gone back over. Not really doing anything there though, so do I just prepare this now? But he's got to check across. It's whether he gets his knight in a hurry. I don't think he actually does. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to be bold here. Queen check, we have to go up a corner. If he takes, we'll take back this way. My rook guards this pawn. But he's got a lot of pieces on the queen side. To be fair, so have we. But we're trying to just go simple attacking moves. You know, f5, f6, undermine the defense, something like that. Takes, he will take back. Pawn down will jump across. Check. I don't think we can block here, but we still have to look at it. But I think we just simply sidestep. Yeah, he's pushed forward. So we can obviously take, he can take whichever way he likes. I don't think I should do that. Maybe knight forward here. Again, queen down creates a pin, but we'd have the other knight to come across. If he takes, pawn up looks alright. I think I should do that. I don't have this anywhere. If I go here, it does kind of mean he can jump back, but takes, knight takes. I wonder if I go here first and then let's just go here and trade. Got to be careful now though, because queen checking, he's attacking the pawn as well. We're barely defending it. He's played tremendously, hasn't he? So check, I'll have to go here, but he's putting pressure on the pawn. He's threatening to march forward. He's come the other side, which I didn't see. I wasn't even focused on that. I'd love to go here and across, but that's got to be defended. Now we can go here. He can just push. That's no good. Well, maybe we can take, but I don't like that. I think I'll play queen back. So we double guard this. We'd like to get our other rook across and come on this side, or shift the knight somewhere and do a 2-move lift like that. But it's going to be very difficult to win this game. He's played this really, really well. Knight here, and if he takes, we go here and we fix the backward pawn. That could be useful. And if he runs, we can maybe push the pawn. But not easy to create chances here. But the knight up, I only need 2 moves to lift the rook across. Whether it creates anything or not, who knows? We'll find out. But I think I need to do something like that. I don't want that knight left here pressuring this pawn. It's safe pre-move. It's my only way to take back. But now we put pressure on this pawn, and maybe we can try and run this one through and just get the queen through. That will do it, but maybe. Okay. So if we go here, we threaten this pawn. He can guard it. I think we just want to play rook up then. It prepares this lift, and it prepares rook across or queen across to challenge this pawn. But we're pawn down, aren't we? Oh wait, I've blundered again. I didn't even see that pawn was hanging. Wow. Didn't see that one was hanging. Having one of them games. It should be an automatic loss, this. It should be. I'll have to give my king an emergency square now, but my opponent should be strong enough to convert this, unless he sees the finishing line and panics or something, or drops a blunder somewhere. He should be good enough to convert. Just got to guard his pawn here. We're going to have to basically chuck everything and hope that we break through somewhere, but I've got to give my king an emergency square to release the rooks so that I can not blunder the back rank in one move, and that's what he's done. He's attacked both rooks there. So I guess we'll come across this way then. Oh, he's attacking that, but it's covered by the queen. So I think it makes sense to come here. One rook guards the other. We pressure this pawn. He can just simply push it forward, can't he? And he's just blasting through. There's nothing I can do. He's played this too well. He's played this awfully well here. But I've got to give my king an emergency square before I can get adventurous, like here. Just guard it. And he's fine, isn't he? So, indeed, he's found the move. He's found the move. He's seeing everything. Let's give us that emergency square then. If takes, maybe rook forward and try and pressure. So takes probably here. We could go here. And otherwise, I've got to get my queen active. Here, he can just defend. So he's gone across to guard here. So how do I attack these? He's got this. I have to play quickly though to put him under pressure if I can. I wonder if I'm better off going this way. No, I'm going to go here and see if he does this. It weakens his king's defense if he pushes the pawn. It solidifies the pawns, but it creates gaps around his king. Then we want to try and get on the dark square and come in through the dark squares if we can, and just try not to collapse this position. So he's taken another one. Again, I'm just missing everything, aren't I? But I have to gamble here. Have to gamble. Is there any point trying to keep this? Just rook across. I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I think this game's too far gone. He's played it too well. He's played this remarkably well. Let's come over, hit the pawn. He can't go here at least. I guess he can go here, and we'll maybe just try and triple. It's kingside or bust here now, isn't it? If I take here, it just opens a file for his rook. If he takes, I can come here. So, what about here? No, I don't like that. Let's triple here. He doesn't have this because we just take. So we're threatening takes, 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 but it's only a pawn. We're miles down. He can just check. He's really, really safe, actually. Very, very safe. It should be impossible to survive this here. Should be. So takes, takes, rook takes, check, up. And then what? I have to take, don't I? There's nothing else I can do, so I have to take. And I'm going to have to go here. He can check or check. If he goes to the corner, he's got this. He just wants to watch his king's safety. He might have an even stronger move in mind, of course. Let's just see, but he's played it remarkably well. Considering a 500-point rating gap, you know, you would think his rating should be higher than mine, the way he's played it. But like I say, only 50 games on there. Only 50 games. Oh, he's got no check this move, but he can just collect a pawn. He's just got to watch out for the rook. So he's going after a checkmate. Now, has he just checkmated himself? I think unfortunately he has. I think unfortunately he's just checkmated himself. He's played so well. He's seen the finishing line. He's made one mistake and it's cost him the game. That's so unlucky, isn't it? He's got to go here or here and it's just checkmate. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable that we survived that one. 40 moves. They're the move times for both players there. We should have been completely busted. Well, we were completely busted, and then he's just made a one move mistake. It's either Queen's Pawn Game, Chigorin Variation. If you click that, it'll bring some puzzles up to do. And we just wait for this to populate and see what the analysis was. It doesn't normally take too long, but there could be a lot of people using it at one moment. There it is indeed. We're -3 and just a one move mistake, and it's a forced checkmate. Unbelievably lucky. That's when you know you're not playing well, when you're playing sloppy mistakes all over the place, and then you just get lucky with a one move blunder. So we're actually all right here, and we've blundered here on move 32. So we're actually all right here. I should have played the rook across straight away, and it's only 0.6 on the eval, even though we've lost loads of pawns. It's only 0.6. We still got chances here. Just figuring out how you break through, but I made the mistake with queen back there. Just rook across. I was kind of already mentally switching off a little bit though. So what the figures, 87 and 63, that's how misleading it is. We should have completely lost this game. And the figures are all skewed because of one move mistake. The one move mistake, but you see, nothing really been flagged for either side in the opening through all of this. Yeah, should have just taken the knight, so take there was the best move. You see, our opponent's just played the opening all completely perfectly, and he's got nothing being flagged really, essentially. All the way through the whole game, he's played it remarkably well. We're just trying to maneuver here. It's still completely level, and this is where it starts to go better for black. When I played b4, shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I should have swung the knights to the other side. That's what I was looking at, wasn't I? Excuse me, that's what I should have done. That was the plan I was looking at. I just went wrong, just missing the fact that all the pawns were hanging, but I missed it time and time again. And I should have been bold here, just playing the f4 straight away instead of the move after. And I needed queen to d4 there. We lost another pawn. Just one of them sloppy games, not paying attention. And then I should have played rook across here. And this is where we're suddenly much worse after that blunder. And that was actually my only blunder of the game. My only blunder of the game, queen to d1. So another pawn's gone, well, 2 for 1. Then it's just a simple one move blunder here. He's seen the finishing line. You just need to be a little bit patient, as you can see there. Drop the queen back. You can see there's an issue with the pawn here, but he's seen the finishing line here. Engine says rook across, just challenge the rook. And there's not really much I can do. We were just playing the game out, really. He's just blundered a mate in 2. Here. There's checkmate. So extremely lucky with that one.